Hello, Anthony here. The purpose of this demonstration is to show how to install a IPA for iOS onto a phone using iTunes. You can see on the left-hand side there's a copy of my screen, and I'm going to show you how to uninstall an existing app if it's already there, so that afterwards you can do the reverse procedure. I already have it installed on my phone, and you can see here it's just simply a app under development called Sandless Taxi. Here's iTunes on the right hand side, and the important thing is to understand the relationship between the telephone icon here and the three dots here. If I go to the telephone icon, which I've just gone and pressed, you'll see here what I've got installed, and I currently have the Sandless Taxi. If I go to the apps under the three dots, you can also see that I have the application here. So it's actually synced between device and platform. So I'm going to select Sandless Taxi here, just simply remove this one, and now I'll simply go and apply the settings on the bottom right hand side of the screen. If you hit apply, whatever changes you've made here, they will then actually be affected. And you should notice on the left-hand side on the big iPhone that Sandless Taxi will disappear. So here I am pressing the apply button now. Up on the top of the iTunes you can see it syncing, determining the apps and simply doing what it's doing to sync. So now if you have a look at the left-hand side on the iPhone, you'll notice that Sandless Taxi disappeared. Now, this still leaves the Sandless Taxi on the iPhone, on the iTunes, I beg your pardon, and this means you're going to have to remove that prior to installing again. So if this was the second or third time you had done this, you'd have to do this first. So you have to go to the three dots and select apps. And it's as easy as simply hovering the mouse over the Sandless Taxi app, in this case, the one we want to remove, right-click, and then go delete. At the point that it's actually deleted, this is the fab part. You're ready. There's nothing on the phone now, and there's nothing on iTunes. It's a clean start. So then all one has to do is come to this screen, take the file, drag and drop. So for example, if you had started in music or any other method, you will always have access to these icons at the top. You just simply have to go to the three dots and go to apps. And this is the area that you want to drag to. So let's go and select the IPA that you've previously put somewhere else on the desktop so that you can just easily drag it over and just simply drop it. So there it is. So at this stage it's only installed on the iTunes. We now need to install it on the device. So to do that we just simply select the device icon at the top of iTunes, and you will notice here in the middle under apps that the one that I've just selected, that I've highlighted, that it's saying install. So you have to click that button and it says will install. The reason why it says will install is because you have to go and apply the apply button on the bottom right hand side. And so if you're doing multiple actions, you'd simply go and select the ones that you're going to do, whether you'd be removing them or installing them, and then you hit apply. So in this case I'll hit apply. So now I've hit apply, it's preparing for the sync. You can see at the top what's occurring, and there we are on the left hand side in the iPhone. You've got it loading onto the screen. Now I'm just waiting for the clock to go round so that we can see. So just bear with me please whilst we're waiting. It does sometimes stop for a little while, but it's quite usual. If you have to wait more than a minute perhaps, in my experience, there may be a problem. So there we are on the left hand side, it's almost installed. So there we are. Had that been a app in the final stages of production, that would be a beautiful icon. On my device, I'm going to simply go and click on it, and there we are, it goes and launches. So that goes and completes the demonstration.